just here going back to a new Hey Arnold episode review, and if you're so fun, go and check it out. We are back with the next 4 episodes of Season 4 of Hey Arnold, and we start with another good episode, and it starts with Gerald telling this spooky story, because they're all having a slumber party. Stinky, Arnold, Gerald, Sid, and Harold are having a slumber party in Arnold's place, and Stinky tries to tell a story, and they're not even frightened by it. And Arnold tells a story that actually gets quite interesting, I can say, with this guy giving this girl a ride that's lost her dog. And yeah, all the kids are even interested at this story. And yeah, they find the dog, and they go through the tunnel, find this guy with a hook of an arm, and that girl just going crazy until he gets caught. The scarf gets caught on his neck, and yeah, it becomes a headless rider. And yeah, then we see Harold is just terrified. Yeah, and then they go to get ice cream, and yep, they just so happen to pass the city park where the story took place. And yeah, Gerald is trying to tell Harold that there is, again, the story is not true, right? It's just a story. And for some coincidence, they actually find the dog. Yeah, and of course, Harold, obviously, saying that, yeah, just like on the story. And then they think they hear noises of the horse, but no, it's just Eugene. And they go into the tunnel, just like in the story. And they go through it, and they find of what it seems to be the exact creature from the end of the tunnel, but no, it's just a guy selling watches. And then they just so happen to find the scarf, which they believe that, and then they say of what it looks to be the headless rider, and of what it looks to be as well, but no. No, it's just guys from the boarding house. Yeah. That they were just taking a ride. And then, when the kids get off, then we end it with a lady just wanting to get a ride, and she offers a scarf while they go through the cemetery, and talking about her lost dog. Yep. But yeah, a very funny one. And then we go to the next one, which is Friday the 13th. Yep, it is Friday the 13th in this episode. And Arnold's grandma is just dressed up in cats, and she is collecting different black cats. Yeah, she is collecting different black cats for Friday the 13th. Okay. Yeah. Just collecting black cats for Friday the 13th. For Friday the 13th. And Arnold's grandpa is saying that Friday the 13th is one of the worst, unluckiest days. Which, of course, I don't believe in any of that stuff. I'm with Arnold. Don't believe in any of that stuff. And he accidentally spilled some salt. And, yeah, Arnold's grandpa is just doing this kind of song and then just throwing the salt. And yeah, even Gerald was told by his parents that of needing to ride the bike to school and having this rabbit's foot as well. And yeah, Wolfgang picking on Stinky on trying not to break his mom's back by stepping on the cracks. And yeah, of course, he doesn't believe in any, again, Arnold doesn't believe in any of that stuff. And of course, Wolfgang is calling him chicken. And yeah, they're just jumping all around and just trying to prove a point, Arnold and Gerald. And yeah, they decide to do to solve this. And doing all these different things, like with the black cats, opening umbrellas in the school, even stepping on glass and breaking it, which now they're cursed apparently. And of course, Arnold, obviously, again, does not care. in any of this, because again, there's no such thing as curses or bad luck or anything. Right? There's no such thing as all that. And yeah, Gerald steps on some gum. Very gross. Stepping in some gum. And yeah, Sid saying that he can't, or not Sid, Stinky saying that he can't make any contact with Arnold and Gerald since they are cursed. And yeah, they get some stuff falling on top of them out of their lockers, and then their desk break, and then they get paint all over them, and then their tires are broken, and they got gum on them. And then Wolfgang is wanting to buy some fish from this guy, which they get fish all over Arnold and Gerald, and yeah, Eugene, comes by, and yeah, of course, he's always just wrecking and stuff, but he says that he was born on Friday the 13th, and everything goes good for him. And then that's when he falls into a manhole. And yeah, they get this kind of antidote, which they believe that will be an antidote, from the exact same place that Helga got that love potion on Arnold. And yeah, we see Arnold's grandma still just jumping on roofs with black cats, and she even sees Wolfgang as well, up to no good. And yeah, Wolfgang is just switching the stuff, and yeah, they're just doing these different things to hopefully make it better for them. And yeah, they're getting bees surrounding them, and then loads of bees chase them, and yeah, they end up in the water while Wolfgang is just laughing. And yeah, Arnold just now admits that he can't believe of how this day has been. And then they find gum, which they can only mean one thing. And yeah, they go to Wolfgang, and they realize that Wolfgang has been playing them this whole time, everything that has happened. And he's like, what are you gonna do about it? And yeah, he's about to punch him. And then Arnold's grandma comes to the rescue and has all these 13 cats to chase him off, and even pouring the fish on him. I mean, yeah, Wolfgang definitely deserved what he got, though. Definitely had what was coming to him. Yeah, quite an interesting episode, I definitely will say. Then we go to the next one. Now we go to the next episode, and it is another good one. And it starts with Helga saying Arnold and Lila walking, and of course she's just obviously not wanting anybody to be with Arnold except her, and she can't see how things can possibly get any worse. And yeah, we see Big Bob having this parrot, which of course trying to get him to say what he wants to hear. And yeah, when he's trying to watch his show, he gets tired of the parrot very fast, and even puts it in Helga's room. And yeah, Helga then writes what's her feelings in Arnold, or in her little book where her shrine is of Arnold. And the next morning, oh boy, she overhears the parrot repeating the poem that she was all the stuff that she was saying about Arnold when she was writing down, of her affections, her feelings for Arnold. And she, she is in for something, though. Having the parrot saying everything of what Helga said about her feelings towards Arnold. Like, oh man. And of course he's trying to get the parrot to quiet. And yeah, Big Bob then sees the parrot and gets rid of the parrot. And Helga literally comes with a chainsaw. Yeah, she comes out with a chainsaw. And yeah, of course the parrot, she's trying to get the parrot just because, she does not want anybody in town to know about her feelings towards Arnold. And of course the parrot poops on her. And yeah, she's just trying to get the parrot, but it ends up just repeatedly failing. And then she sees it go into Arnold's place, and yep, she goes to try to talk about the parrot, but she mentions something else. When, yeah, the parrot is literally on top of Arnold. And of course, she can't say exactly that it's her parrot and why she talks about the parrot. And yeah, Arnold is wondering if he can keep the parrot. And yeah, this is not going so well for Helga. Which, yeah, she even follows them to the animals, the pet store. And yeah, they see Helga there, and she's saying that she's just trying to get a pet of her own, even though that's not the case. And she gives this reptile to Phoebe, while she goes back to Arnold's place trying to get the parrot. And Arnold gets the parrot, and while Lila and Arnold are trying to do some of their studying, Phoebe, like, for real, this is something for Phoebe, though. This is literally just like how she accidentally left that message of her failings to Arnold on the answering machine, right? This is pretty much just like that, but replaced the answering machine with a parrot, right? This is literally just like that episode, where she had to go and tried to get delete the message, right? Delete the message of her true feelings so Arnold wouldn't overhear it. That's exactly what this episode reminds me of. And of course, she causes Lila to leave and telling him to bring his parrot to show and tell. And yeah, of course, Helga's saying that she's gonna have to stay over tonight at Arnold's house at Phoebe. And yeah, she sees Arnold, she even passes out, like, not in feigning in love, like, when Arnold is getting dressed ready for bed. And then we see she's trying to get the parrot until Arnold's alarm goes on, and yeah, we see the cracks in the ceiling, and she falls through because she left the remote outside on the other side behind the couch. And yeah, Arnold is about to let the parrot present the rest of the poem, and Helga comes with an umbrella, like she's gonna bait the parrot. And then the reptile, that lizard reptile, eats the parrot right before it can say Helga's name. That giant reptile eats the parrot, like, whole. Eats the parrot whole. And Mr. Simmons even passes out as well. Mr. Simmons even passes out too. And yeah, Helga is telling the reptile, you and I are going to be very close, are going to get along great. Yeah, like, again, it almost said her name before the reptile ate the parrot. But yeah, Helga's secret is still safe. It almost came close, though. Right? It literally almost came close, but managed to stop it in time. And then we go to the next one, which is another good one, and it starts with Arnold and Gerald going to different people on selling these chocolate turtles cookies. And those actually sound good, though. And just imagining of joining those scouts, right? Joining those scouts, and I just always find those Girl Scouts accents to be very funny, like they're Irish. Kind of reminds me of Willie on The Simpsons, because he's like an Irish kind of person as well. And yeah, they bring all of the chocolates, and of course, Arnold and Gerald are saying that they will bring the money to them. Which, yeah, they got all these chocolate boxes of the turtles. And while they go and watch Gerald's favorite show, yeah, Gerald's sister comes and wondering if she can eat the turtles. And of course, he's like, yeah, sure. But he's not paying attention. of what she's actually saying. And when they come back, she ate every single piece of chocolate, all 40 boxes of the chocolates. And Arnold has an idea of just making homemade chocolate turtles, like, to see if that would be any of the difference. Which, yeah, they get to work putting different recipes in, and yeah, everything seems good until when they taste it, and it tastes very bad. And Gerald's sister says that she put salt in them. Yeah. Which, of course, they're looking like they're about to get angry at her, but then they're like, they don't know what to do now. Right? How are they going to be able to give these chocolates to all the people that are asking for them? Because they obviously can't sell the chocolates that they made, because they taste bad. And then, yeah, Gerald tells his sister that she's going to have to go and tell everybody of what happened. And yeah, that's exactly what she does. They go around and she tells everybody that ordered some, or that wanted some, of what happened. And even paying them on actually getting the money for them that they need in order to give to those Girl Scouts. And yeah, going through everybody in the town that has been asking for some. And yeah, then that Irish Girl Scout comes with the uniforms, which of course Arnold is saying that they aren't joining, which of course he takes the money and just leaves. And yeah, Gerald's sister says that she wants to join the Girl Scout, but yeah, highly doubt that. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know, guys, down below, and catch you next one.